Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to quickly and efficiently make offers. Now just so you know, and hopefully you do, but making offers is really the backbone of a wholesaling business. As wholesalers, we cannot profit if we're not making offers. Actually, we cannot profit if we're not getting and closing deals, but in order to get and close deals, we have to make lots of offers. And by lots, I mean we should be making 15 to 25 offers for every deal that we get. Okay, and the reason is we have to get the deals low enough to where we can make a profit on them. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how I quickly make offers. Now, the average investor, I would say, probably makes somewhere in the range of about, 3 to 5 offers a week. And that might be on the high side sometimes. See, so what most people do is they look to try to find a property that already has value in it. And so they're looking at these foreclosures or these short sales or whatever, and they're looking for something that already looks like it has, a $20,000 profit in it, which is great, but they're missing out on an enormous amount of opportunity with all these other deals with the hidden equity, meaning the motivated seller. When you can find a motivated seller that's willing to drop $20,000 off their price, all of a sudden you have that home run deal that nobody else was looking for just because they weren't making the offers on stuff aside from the already reduced foreclosures. So again, let's jump into this. I'm going to show you how I do this, how I do it quickly so that you can see for yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I was actually making offers just a second ago, so I already have this criteria up. So I'm just going to keep it. Okay. So I have 285 houses to choose from. Now, again, when it comes to making offers, you have to have your buyer's criteria in mind or in front of you so you know what you're looking for. As you become more experienced in doing this, you are going to kind of have that sixth sense of what you need to buy stuff at. But until you do, I recommend having kind of your buyer's sheets out in front of you so that you really know what to look for. Because if you have a buyer that says, I want a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and such zip code, and it needs to produce $200 a month in cash flow, well, you pretty much know like what to go look for. But if you don't have that criteria, then it's really hard to know what to look for, or to, even if you get the deal, to know who to pass it on to. So you must have your buyer's criteria in mind. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of start going through these. So I'm going to click on this one here. I'm just going to point out stuff that you should look for and be aware of. I can see that there's probably some wear on the roof, some staining there. You got overgrowth on the side. You've got massive overgrowth on the front of the house. You have these, what are they called? So overhangs, that's what I'll call them for now. You have grass growing up in the middle of the driveway. You have lots of signs of distress and very potentially a motivated seller. So what I'll do from here is I'll cross-reference it with my county assessor. And these are all going to pull up because I was already looking at them. But you can see it's assessed for $85,000. Person bought it in 2000. It's just things I look for: year built, square footage, foundation, air conditioning, bedrooms, bath, gas forced air, basement. So those are all just kind of things I look for because I know that's what my buyers look for, whether it's up, more bedrooms, less less bedrooms, more square footage, etc. But I cater it to their needs. We got a small garage. Knowing my area, I think this house would probably appraise for somewhere about the high 90s, maybe a bit tad bit over. So for 69,000, chances are, from looking at it, it probably needs some work in there. So I'm going to make an offer of probably about 51,000. I always add a couple dollars on the backside just so it doesn't look like I'm just throwing an offer out there, even though I am. Okay, that's it. I'll go to the next one. Okay, doesn't have any pictures for me to look at. Okay. Um, really a pretty ugly, tiny little house. I don't even know, I don't hardly know anybody that would want this unless I could get it super, super cheap. And this house has actually been remodeled recently just because I know my area. But so they're asking 90,000. I don't have anybody pay even close to that. And knowing that it's been recently remodeled, I know that the price is probably not going to get reduced. So I'm not going to worry about making an offer. Let's look at this one. Again, you can. This is a remodel job. Somebody recently did it. You got new appliances, new countertop, new cabinets. Looks like some newer flooring. Everything looks nice and sharp. So for a fact that a rehabber went in and redid this, they're not going to take a significant reduction on their price. So again, there's no point in me making an offer there. Description down here. Let's see. Looks like it's a Fannie Mae property. Really doesn't look too bad. Looks like the bank actually probably went in and did a rehab to it. But it's vacant, bank owned. We will offer. Okay. Assessed at 76, 1,080 square footage. So there's good square footage there. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. So I have a buyer that would probably pay somewhere in the range of about 50 for it. So it's probably priced too high right now to get it, but I'm still going to make an offer just so I can see if they counter. And I like to get counters from banks, even if they don't accept, because then I can kind of start to gauge their interest and how interested they are in reducing it. So if I make an offer of, let's say, 51,000 and the bank reduces it to 77,000, then I know that they're not yet very motivated. And so I'll wait a week, I'll make an offer again, same offer, and chances are they'll probably come down to low 70s. I'll wait another week, I'll make an offer again, and somebody might go in there and snatch it up before then. That's okay, they can take a deal that's not a deal if they want, but I like deals. So make an offer here. Whoops, I actually forgot to put the address on that last one. Oops, messed up again. Okay, move on. Southwest. I know this area, and I know that this price is way too high. So I mean, way, way too high. So I'm just not even going to bother with it right now. I look for when I go through here. The reason I'm not clicking on every one of them is because I don't have buyers that will buy these based off of the zip code, the price. It's just so far off. I would need to be buying these for in the 20s, and I know that they're not going to take that much of a difference. So I'm just skipping right over them. And again, I do this because I know my buyers. Let's take a look at this one. Looks like a nice clean property. Looks like maybe the bank rehabbed it or somebody just left it in good condition. Okay, so it's not assessed extremely well, but I know that it would sell pretty well. I think I could probably sell that for about 114 based off of what I've done in the past. So I will make an offer on this one, and I would probably need to buy it for probably about low 70s. Well, and maybe even high 70s. So I might go in at this one at, whoops, uh, maybe, yeah, 71, just be on the safe side. Sometimes being safe is a great thing because not only do you protect yourself from not getting a bad deal, but also sometimes you end up going low and you just get it and you create an even bigger profit for yourself. That's happened many times. So don't be afraid to offer low. Nothing wrong with it. Okay. So in this one, I know this area well. Has baseboard heat, which I don't like. But aside from that, it doesn't look bad. I would probably, for a 2 bedroom, 768 square footage, based on my buyers again, I know that I would need to be at about 41,000 on this. So that's where I will offer. Okay, so let me explain this. So I think that's been 5, 7 minutes, something like that. I'm not keeping track, but that's already 4 offers made. I made 4 offers. Let's just say an offer a minute, because if I was doing it on my own and not explaining it, I would have done it even faster. But let's just say an offer a minute or an offer 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. But the point is, I will crank out 15 to 25 offers a day, and it will take me generally anywhere between a half hour to 45 minutes. So out of that 15 to 25 offers, I'm generally getting one deal a day or one deal every other day or so. And so that's the power in it. When you can learn your system, when you know your buyers well, and you can make offers based off of their criteria and knowing your market, you can fly through this and you can potentially be setting yourself up for regular wholesale deals rather than the average wholesaler is only doing, 1 or 2 deals a month. By cranking out the MLS like this, there's no reason you shouldn't be doing a deal a week at least. Okay. So again, I would just continue to go through these. I would fill it up to 15 offers or so, and then what I can do is I can just email this off. I can email this note off to my real estate agent, and there they go. They're off making offers. I give my real estate agents a limited power of attorney so that they can make the offers on my behalf. Okay, this takes a little bit of a trust with your agent, but think about all the time it saves me. Never having to meet up with them to sign paperwork, never having to go through all of the dot loop and DocuSign documents that most investors are signing. Those are all time vampires, and they will suck the time out of your business. So do it this way, and I guarantee that you will start to lock up some deals. You will start to rocket in your market, and most of all, you'll save yourself some time so that you can actually enjoy that cash that you make. So I hope this blesses you the way that it does me. I'll see you next time.